man. There's only one doctrine. It ain't Kojic, Apostolic, non-denominational, Lutheran, Southern Baptist. There's only one doctrine. Take heed that no man deceive you. Go ahead.
Right. And why is he telling you to take heed, man? Because this is about salvation, man.
That's right.
You know, making sure that you're going the right way, man. The way of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? According to this doctrine, man. You know, the true doctrine. He said, for many shall come in my name.
Many. It's a lot of many false prophets out there, man.
Yep.
It's a whole lot. You can take your pick. You got it. It's a buffet.
He said, many, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am a Mashiach.
Now we had people do that literally, man. We had people literally come and say that they was Yahweh Shai. Well, what's the name of the dude? Jim Jones. There was another dude, Father Divine.
What's that dude from Waco, Texas?
Yeah, that was Jim Jones, I believe.
No, that wasn't Jim Jones. I forget. Jim Jones, was it Jim Jones?
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's Jim Jones. He had them go down to Guyana, had them go down, and they end up killing one of those senators or something, and they end up drinking that poison, killing themselves.
That cyanide and Kool-Aid, cyanide and Kool-Aid. Yeah, that was Jim Jones.
Yeah, you had many others, man. And now you got people that say they coming in the stead of Mashiach. Now you might not say you him literally, but you saying you got the answers through the Spirit, and you ain't teaching what the doctors say. That applies to you too. You other Israelite groups, you other you false churches. Go ahead.
God. He said, I am Hamashiach and shall let me start again. He said, so for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many.
Shall deceive many.
If I may say, because a lot of people are being deceived right now, especially in these times. You got Christians. There's over 2.2 billion Christians worldwide, man, being deceived, man, by who? Esau Edom. You know what I'm saying? Up under his philosophy, up under his doctrine, Jesus Christ gonna come save everybody. Jesus Christ love everybody. He laid his life down for everybody, man. You being deceived, man. All you Christians in these churches, man. That shit is false, man. The Lord didn't come and die for everybody, man. He laid his life down only for Israel and Israel only.
That's right.
And see, but you people, you're not taking heed to these scriptures, because if you go into these scriptures, you will see that, man. In the power of Spirit, Yahweh Shai, he'll sup with you. And you can see that this book was only for the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man.
That's right.
As simple as that. Okay? He said, for nation, it's like it. Verse 6, he says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Now, isn't that true? Now, when you go to Ezekiel, the 12th chapter, starting at verse 22, it say, what is the that proverb that the people saith? And the example we used was, y'all been saying it's the end of the world since my grandma and them been saying that. So now we'll read this scripture, and you people will say, well, there's always been wars and rumors and wars, but have it ever been at this level? I'm only 27 years old, but the world ain't been in this much turmoil in my little short 27 years.
And look, and check it out though. What's one of the biggest rumors right now? What are they talking about? Nuclear thermal missile threat, man. A nuclear thermal war. You know what I'm saying? That's what's been in the news every day, man. If you've been paying attention, you know what I'm saying? Like the brother was just saying, man, like it's like never been seen before. Yeah, you heard it here and there back in the past, but now you hearing about it every day. It's ramping up more and more. Even the United States just came out with a new missile, man. You know what I'm saying? This thing is, man, it's real, man. We getting close to that time, man. And you people ain't taking heed, man. You gonna get caught sleep out here. The scriptures say, woe unto them that are at ease, man. You know, all you sit up here making flesh your arm, trusting in this system. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get hit, man. You gonna hit by that nuclear fire that's coming.
Can you get this real quick?
Con.
Joel 3. Because what you said about the nuclear, the wars. And,
yeah. It says, Joel 3 and 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again For behold, in those days and at that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
The valley of Jehoshaphat is over there in the Middle East. Now, can't you see that? Isn't that happening? Isn't all nations is gathering on there? And if they're not there physically, they connected in some type of way through all these various alliances, man. It's all over there in that Middle East, that area over there, man. The Lord doing that. Go ahead. I'm trying to see something.
Oh, it says, bring down to the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with all, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations.
And listen to what he said. Read that again, brother. Bible shot a little louder.
And I will plead with all of them, and they are my people, and all for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations.
And who is that, man? Talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. The Lord is coming to plead with all of these nations, man. In Jehoshaphat, which means Yahweh's judgment, man. He gonna be judging the earth, these different nations, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They the ones who scattered us, man. In the slave trade, man. You know, that's the truth of the matter. You know, and that's prophecy that's coming soon. You know, like the brother was saying, man, they doing it right now, right in your face.
Jump to 9. You got something to say?
No, that's it, brother. Go ahead.
Jump to verse 9 in that Joel 3.
Proclaim, Joel 3 verse 9, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men.
That's what we doing.
Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up, beat your plowshares into swords, your pruning hooks into spears.
Yeah. So basically, all these nations that America once had that America had terrified, they've been emboldened now. Why are they emboldened? Because the Spirit of the Lord got on them nations, man. Those nations was based off agriculture, subsistence farming, mining. Those wasn't warlike nations. Well, they were warlike, but they wasn't like the so-called white man. His blessing is the sword. And that ultimate sword is that nuclear technology. But the so-called white man is not the only one with that nuclear technology anymore, man. And that's why the Lord woke up the mother nations, man. Now these other nations these smaller nations who are in fear of America got nuclear technology. Nations like North Korea.
Don't say that, no.
Iran.
Inferior nations.
Yeah, inferior nations, man. Go ahead.
And let the weak say, I am strong.
Yeah, and like the brother said, inferior nations. Yeah, they were inferior, they were weak, but they saying they strong because they like, you got a gun, but I got a gun too. You might have had it longer than me, because America had the missile technology longer than the other people. Look, I got it too now.
I'm a threat now too.
Yeah, I'm a threat too.
You want to threaten me, I threaten you. That's what you see. What's the president of North Korea?
Kim Jong-un.
I can't say his name. Ravioli, whatever. But anyway, man.
Ching chong.
Ching chong ching, whatever.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, they got that same capability now, man. You know what I'm saying? They not scared no more. Like you said, like we say, I'm strong, man.
Yeah, and also, man, they're more apt to use it. Like, basically, like, you know, if the guy's a big bully, he been bullying you, and now you got strong, you got diesel and everything. You kind of like want him to bully so you can actually just show him how strong you can get.
You know,
it's like basically, because you haven't used it. I've been using these tactics on you for so long. Now, since I got your same tactics, I'm ready to use them tactics back on you. You know, so the other nations are actually amped and ready to use it. They actually like, come on, like, you know, somebody like if you've been going to school, you know, you go out for a year, and you come back that next year, and you try to do it again. You're like, come on, I want you to do it so I can show you what I got.
Right, and now the bully is finally a little intimidated. Now he like, backing up a little bit.
It says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together around about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be weakened, and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge who are sent to judge all the heathen round about.
Yeah, the Valley of Jehoshaphat over there in the Middle East. And not only is those nuclear missile technology is going to reign over the whole world, specifically in the Middle East, in Babylon, aka America, but the angels going to get busy as well. It said, thither cause thy mighty ones to come down. The chariots of the Lord gonna participate as well, man. What you people call UFOs, the chariots of the Lord gonna get busy too.
Yep, that's right.
Matthew 24.
This is Matthew 24:6. He says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
That's right.
See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. He says, for nation shall rise against nation.
Yeah, and that's gonna be race wars, man. How you so-called white people, you always been against us, and you kind of had the so-called Latinos as a lackey. Now they rising up against you, okay? These different nationalities and ethnicities, they gonna be against each other, man. Go ahead.
He says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence.
Yeah, and you seeing that, man. Famines and pestilence, man. You got not only pestilence against people, pestilence against animals. You got sea turtles with herpes.
Yeah.
So what time in history where what we reading right now was more prevalent? When was it more so? No, they was doing that in the 80s. But they was doing this in the 40s, the 60s. Well, they was doing that at 5%. They at maximum overdrive now, man.
He says, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes and divers places.
And it's been I can't remember the number, but it's been a huge amount of earthquakes, man, around the earth, man.
Yeah.
It's been a huge amount of earthquakes. I can't remember the number, but it's in the thousands.
I don't know. I was gonna say let's not forget about the earthquake that hit Mexico a couple months back.
Yeah, it's been earthquakes in places where it's normally ain't even no earthquakes at, man. Yep. Especially over here in America, on the East Coast.
Yeah, that's due to this devil, man. Taking this pumping the earth through oil, man. You know, at the same time the plates moving.
Yeah.
And they ain't got no lubrication, man. Anything that bonds need lubrication.
Yep.
You know, anything that has bonds need lubrication. Anything that touch need lubrication.
Excellent point, brother.
Anything that touch, and you know, everything on this earth is made up of bonds, man.
Yep.
And that's simple chemistry. You know?
And regardless of how it happened, whether the white man did it, the Lord did it, the Lord said it was gonna happen.
Exactly. He just used them to do it, you know?
Verse 8, he says, all these are the beginning of sorrows.
So this is only the beginning, man. All of this is the beginning of sorrows. You ain't see, it's the church you like to sing in the Christian church. You ain't seen nothing yet. Yeah, you ain't seen nothing yet, man. It's gonna get real bad out here, man.
Yep. He says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
Now what verse does that apply to? Who's hated of all nations for the Lord's name's sake, for Yahweh's sake?
That's right.
Not you Christians.
I was just gonna say. No, he said the
Christ
same.
be the name, right? He's hated for the name of Jesus Christ, man. Because Christianity is the #1 religion in the world, man. So how can that fit that, man?
Brother said at the same time I said, not you Christian, because you actually think that you hate it. You know?
Hey, there's no way in the hell they are hated, man. Even with their pastors, man. They're honored, man. They give them celebrations, pastor anniversaries and shit like that. In the neighborhood, people are, oh man, he's a man of God. He's a pastor.
They're respected by people not with them.
They respect it. Who they hate more than anybody, man. They hate the men of the Lord that's out here in these highways and the byways. Mainly GMS, Great Millstone, down with the apostles on down, man, because why? There's truth is being pushed out, man. And these people don't like the words of the Lord, man. And it's the same way how it was back in the days of old, man. They hated the Lord, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said what? The servant is not greater than his master. You know what I'm saying? They hated him. Hey, they gonna hate us too, man. That's right. What that's talking about, man. You know? It's like hands. Whoosh.
They go.
No, I got it, brother. I got it. Verse 9, he says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Hey, the Christians, man, hey, you ain't gonna be delivered up for the Christian philosophy. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the religion of America. It's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be delivered up for coming up against the philosophies of this wicked ass land, America. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be delivered up for what? Bringing forth the truth. You know what I'm saying? And y'all ain't doing that.
Cast down
It's a
these
huge difference, man. He said, and then shall many be offended.
Yeah, many people being offended now, man. And that time ain't even came yet. Where it say we gotta do 3 videos a week. Where it say we gotta come out and preach in the code. People are starting to get offended at the word, man. Ain't today the Sabbath for y'all? What, nigga? It's the Sabbath for Israel.
That's right.
Ain't you an Israelite? People starting to get offended, man.
That's right, brother. He said, and shall betray one another and shall hate one another.
Yeah, betrayal is going to become an all-time high, man. Betrayal, it's one thing to say what you will do if something happens, we'll wait till it comes. I never do this. I never let a nigga not eat for 2.5 days, man. Most people, God is their belly, man. All people do is banquet. Ooh, I want to go over here, I want to go over here. Go out to eat and go out to eat. There's going to come a time you ain't going to be able to eat a piece of bread, a cup of water. People going to be there. In the scriptures, people ate their kids, man, for hunger and famine, man. So if you got some bread and my kid over here looking like a turkey, I don't want to eat him. You supposed to be my friend. They gonna betray you and just go and kill you and stab you and get your bread, man.
He said, for many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many.
Like we said earlier, the false prophet, it's the buffet of false prophets. You could take the pick. Oh, no, they don't taste. I don't like that one. I want to go to this one. I'll be there for a while. I'm gonna go to that one.
Hey, mainly you got these mega churches, man, like T.D. Jakes, Joel Osteen. You know what I'm saying? Who?
$16,000.
Oh, Leroy Thompson.
Oh yeah. Creflo Dollar, all of them, man. Look, they deceiving many, man. You know what I'm saying? They leading all of y'all into a ditch, man. Cause them niggas blind as hell too, man. They can't. The Spirit of the Lord ain't dealing with them. You know what I'm saying? You people, man. You gonna get hit with a rude awakening, man. And it's gonna be too damn late, man. You gonna be in a damn ditch, man, when the Lord comes.
Hey, that's right.
He said, verse 12, he says, and because iniquity shall abound.
Yeah, iniquity is abounding, man.
Yep.
How the hell you gonna demonize Genuine for not wanting to kiss a tranny? Now, first of all, a transsexual should not exist. Okay? Now, you trying to sexually instigate something with this man. He's supposed to have the right to defend himself against you. Now, if he punched you, he wouldn't have been in the wrong. If he killed you, he wouldn't have been in the wrong. But because he denied you, you demonized him, and now everybody's trying to make him seem like the good guy. But you want to say, let all the, whatever, we should accept all sexualities. But you ain't gonna accept the heterosexuality. That's iniquity abounding, man. Iniquity just abounding everywhere, man.
And that's hypocrisy. Because if you accept all sexuality, then you will respect his fact that he don't want to date a fucking transgender man, man.
He didn't want to date another man.
You see? So you say respect all sexualities, man. Why is everybody getting on him for his preference?
Right.
That's the hypocrisy of America, man. And plus that nigga Genuine, he's a faggot anyway. That nigga been getting routed out, man. That was all set up to do what, man? So people can to be the awareness of the transphobia, man. So now the people that's speaking down on these fucking faggots, that's what they are. Fucking abominations, man. So now when people speak against that, now you're the hated one, man. Now you the weird one. It's a fucking wicked ass place, man.
He said that shit was all set up because he was all close to that motherfucker. I ain't seen close to the goddamn faggot.
I mean, you wouldn't have did the, what was that, a TV show or whatever? You wouldn't have participated in it, man. You knew that dude. You knew that was a faggot, man. That was all set up, man. You know?
and if I may say, they got legislation to not use gender-specific pronouns, man. You trying to make it offensive to say him, he, she, and her.
Yeah,
Here it is. You can't even get a proper piece of chicken. You can't even get proper.